Grand Theft Auto 6 was this close to being an Xbox-only exclusive. We'll be talking about how that almost happened and the impact it could have had on the entire Grand Theft Auto series and a whole lot more in this video today. So Grand Theft Auto, for the most part, has always been available to every single platform, whether you play on PlayStation or Xbox or on PC. Now, typically, over the last couple of releases, the PC has been the last platform to receive the game. Rockstar typically releases it on the consoles first, but there hasn't ever really been a scenario where one console has gotten the game for a specific amount of time before another. I think the last time we kind of saw that was with Grand Theft Auto 4's expansions, The Ballad of Gay Tony and The Lost in the Dam. I think Xbox got them for like a couple of months before, maybe 6 months, something along those lines. But you still had the game out. It's not like it was the first ever encounter of Grand Theft Auto 4 was specifically locked to those consoles. And nowadays, kind of what we see is Rockstar working with specific platforms. Recently, it's been PlayStation. They've been getting certain bonuses for players in Grand Theft Auto Online and in multiplayer. We saw this back in 2021 when Rockstar released the game again for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, that typically the PlayStation guys got a little bit more bonuses and whatnot. Well, Microsoft was this close to having the exclusive rights to the GTA franchise. So back in 2001, Microsoft rejected Grand Theft Auto 3 after Rockstar was looking to make the jump from the 2D game era to the 3D game era. This was revealed in a 2021 documentary, and Microsoft believed that Rockstar's pitch was complicated and they didn't understand the interface. So Rockstar and Microsoft were inches away from making Grand Theft Auto a first-party title, and this could be one of Microsoft's biggest gaming mistakes. Because if they had made that deal, Grand Theft Auto 6, when it comes out, could have been an Xbox exclusive. Could you imagine? Take a look at the interview right here.
Idea from a small game publisher that had come to us and said, hey, we want to dust off one of the 2D games that we had done for PC. We're going to really invest in it. We think it's going to be really exciting.
And these newly important executives in Xbox who would review all the pitches from publishers and developers, they said, I don't think that game is going to be able to make the transition from 2D to 3D.
They felt that it was complicated. They didn't really understand the user interface. They thought that it was based on a game that hadn't been all that successful. To my surprise, it was rejected.
And that game was called Grand Theft Auto 3.
It ended up selling 14.5 million units. It was the top-selling game of 2001 and would have been the top-selling game of 2002 if it wasn't beaten by its own sequel.
So obviously it's very hard, if not impossible, to predict the future, but you have to feel here that this was a big mistake by Rockstar because arguably the GTA franchise is the most successful video game series of all time, and I bet there would have been thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of people that might have single-handedly just purchased an Xbox console so that they could play Grand Theft Auto. I certainly know that I would if GTA 6 was an Xbox exclusive. Of course, I would be getting the latest and greatest Xbox if I didn't have it already so that I could play that game. But let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. Do you like the fact that Grand Theft Auto is accessible on all systems, or do you think it would be cool if it was a console-specific title? As Sony and Microsoft have had some amazing games console exclusive. I mean, think Halo for Microsoft, think The Last of Us for Sony. It does make you wonder what you think would have happened with the Grand Theft Auto series as well. Now, speaking of interviews that I want to talk about in this video today, the voice actors and motion capture artists for Michael DeSantis and Franklin Clinton in GTA 5, that would be Ned Luke and Sean Fontano, they actually did an interview with Full Squad Gaming. I'll leave a link to the entire podcast in the description. It's actually really cool. They talk about a ton of the behind the scenes stuff, their experience with making the game, the struggles, the challenges, the fun times that they ended up having, but they also got asked about Grand Theft Auto 6 and even the NDAs as well, because that's something that's come up quite recently with regards to voice actors and who they might end up being. So take a listen to this footage right here.
We have to bring this up early in the interview, but GTA 6, obviously all kinds of speculation. There's been some leaks. There's been some info out there. Can you guys share anything about the game?
Even if we could, we'd have to kill your fucking asses afterwards. So it doesn't matter. No,
We have no knowledge.
there ain't nothing, man.
So you guys weren't tapped for this game? Or are you guys in this game?
We have no knowledge, man.
Okay.
It's a mystery.
For GTA 5, you guys had like obviously there's a massive rollout. You guys had to do all the recording beforehand, and it was like a big, obviously, job for everyone. But like, I'm sure you had to get NDAs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? Did you guys have to like keep completely quiet, or
Yeah.
like, what were the rules on that?
Oh yeah, you couldn't say anything, even
Really?
to your family. I mean,
Really?
we couldn't let anybody know.
So, unfortunately, Ned and Sean, they weren't able to give us any juicy details on Grand Theft Auto 6, of course, naturally. And even when they were asked if they were involved in the project, they really said they just can't confirm or deny. Now, as we talked about in a video I did the other day, because Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to take place in the HD era, there is a good chance that Franklin and Michael could return. I mean, we've already seen Franklin in Grand Theft Auto Online as part of the contract update, so we know he's alive and well in current times. And if we go by the canon ending where all three main characters live, so would Michael DeSanta. There's even rumors of him still working in the movie studio Solomon Richards in current times as well. So we know that Michael DeSanta is still alive too. And since Rockstar really hasn't given us a whole lot to talk about, the community right now is sort of speculating who might be the voice and the likeness of our main characters and even some of the side characters, but particularly Jason and Lucia. And they talked about NDAs, how they couldn't even tell their family, they couldn't even tell their friends, and how scary it was when they did find out. So you see people like Brian Zampella going on and sort of gallivanting on social media that he is Jason. He would not be doing that if he indeed was the real Jason. So I think we can officially rule him out. I would say anyone that is involved in Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't even going to sniff something like an Instagram live or something like that. They're going to lay low until the game comes out, until they get the official approval from Rockstar that they're able to, talk about the game, that they're able to go on social media and say, hey, I'm the guy. All that sort of good stuff. But anyways, that is all the information that I have got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below on everything we discussed, hearing from Ned Luke and Sean Fontano on GTA 6, as well as how Microsoft could have made it a Xbox exclusive. That'd be insane. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.